The evolution of human. Everything we know. The formation of Earth. Progression of plant and forest. Origin of life in the ocean. The era of dinosaurs. And the evolution of human. When we think about evolution, different images come to our mind. Evolution is a fascinating natural process that has shaped the world and all living beings for millions of years. When we think about evolution, we often imagine a gradual progression that has taken us from ancient ancestors to the complex beings we are today. It took us approximately 2.6 million years to reach the stage we are in now. Now the question is, what does the future hold for us? Evolution is a natural process that has always been happening in our bodies, and it is still happening in your body right now. The primary reason for genetic changes in our bodies is to increase our chances of survival. In this process, our genes are becoming more powerful. We are getting new abilities and also losing some abilities that are no longer necessary for our survival. But, now that technology has become a part of our lives and the environment is becoming more artificial every day, can we predict our future evolution? The changes in our genes happen according to the conditions or environment in which we live. Let's take a look at a couple of examples. Well, in North India, mountain areas are higher than sea level and have lower oxygen level. While visitors to these places often struggle to walk on mountains and experience difficulty in breathing. The local people have adapted to these conditions through genetic changes, allowing them to walk in these mountains easily and breathe easily in low oxygen. This ability comes not from training or practice, but from changes to a few genes that allows their bodies to make the most of limited oxygen. These differences are apparent from birth. Similarly, people in desert area have developed the ability to survive in high temperatures with minimal water. These genetic changes are estimated to evolve over the last 3,000 years and are ongoing. Natural selection is a crucial process in evolution, where nature determines the ability to survive. Those who are fit for survival are alive. Genetic changes play a significant role in increasing the chances of survival through the process of natural selection. Means those who are more adapted to their environment are more likely to survive and pass on their genes. In the present situation, the evolution of technology is influencing the process of human evolution. Modern medicine and technologies will impact the natural selection process. In the process of natural selection, our genes naturally develop the power to protect us from harmful diseases. But modern medicine and technology have prevented those diseases, increasing the chances of survival. But it also preventing the necessary genetic changes that we need for our natural selection. So it is possible that in future we will lose the ability to survive in natural selection process and will be dependent on technologies. Modern advanced technology changing our lives, which may lead us losing certain abilities in the future and adopting new ones. Many body parts that were once present in human evolution are now absent. For example, our ancestors used to have tails, and the tailbone is evidence of its existence. Food is crucial for survival, and our bodies have evolved to adapt the environment we live in, and develop the ability to survive on foods available in that environment. In the past, we relied on farming and hunting for food. In ancient time, men were responsible for hunting and bring food for the community. Researchers believe that the changes that happened in the bodies of our ancestors because of hunting can still be observed today, such as wide, powerful shoulders and the strong body muscles. The ability developed in men is not needed anymore. Today, we have easy access to food, even those that were not available in our environment before. Studies show that man's testosterone levels have been declined. Based on these studies, we can predict that in future evolution there may be a decrease in body strength and testosterone level in men. It is also important to mention that, in today's modern era, our dietary is totally changed. We can see increasing demand of processed and packaged foods and the consumption of artificial food and chemical additives. Today our plates are loaded with foods that are not natural. Our diet, including the consumption of artificial food and chemicals, may also lead to changes in our genes in the future. Similar thing happened before. For example, the human appendix is an unused part in our body that used to help digest the raw food easily. When we started cooking our food, it became easy to digest and the appendix became useless. Our bodies have developed the ability to survive in both high and low natural temperatures. However, with the help of technology, now we create artificial environments for us with suitable temperatures. This may result in us losing the ability to handle the changes in natural temperatures. Human legs have evolved over time to enable us to walk long distances, and nails protect our fingers. In the past, humans traveled from one place to another to survive or search for new resources. Tendons and ligaments in the legs and feet act like springs, shaping them for running and stabilizing the body. Similarly, our ancestors had long hands, including longer palms and fingers but shorter thumbs. The longer hand, palm, and fingers were helpful for climbing trees. However, the human thumb has become longer while the palm and fingers have become shorter. The size of a human hand is now shorter than our ancestors. As humans started walking and stopped using hands for climbing, the shape of the hands changed. The present shape of human hands evolved for a better grip, allowing us to hold things strongly and carry them with us. These changes became helpful in migration. We can still observe this ongoing evolution in our bodies. Now, try this. Take your arm and make a fist. If you see a raised band in the middle of the wrist, you have the vestigial muscle known as the palmaris longus in your forearm. This muscle is absent in 10% to 15% of people. While it does not make any difference in humans, it was helpful for our ancestors in climbing trees and hanging from them. However, we now rely on transportation systems to travel from one place to another, reducing our need for walking. Shoes also protect our feet from damage. This may lead to a decrease in our ability to walk long distances in the future. The shape of our hands and legs may also change. Same thing happened with our ear muscles. Our ear muscles used to assist in ear movement, but they have become weaker because we no longer need to move our ears. It is possible that these ear muscles may disappear completely in the future. Human life is heavily dependent on technology. Therefore, it is possible to assume that human evolution is dependent on technological revolution. the future of human evolution is a complex and uncertain subject. We can observe trends and make guesses based on our current understanding. Due to the rapid changes in our lives, it becomes difficult to predict evolution. The changes that will occur in our lives in the future will shape our genetic evolution, leading to the loss of some unused abilities and adopting new ones. However, one thing we can predict is that future human evolution will not be driven by natural selection, because of our increasing dependence on artificial elements in our lives. So what do you think about future evolution? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to subscribe. Thank you for joining us.